Welcome to Senegal. Here, football is more than just a game. It's a language spoken on every street corner and every sandy pitch. And it has the ability to transform lives.
Nice man!
Football is my life.
I've been a professional footballer for over a decade. Yet when it comes to Senegalese football, I know next to nothing. The league feels unseen by the rest of the world. For the next 7 days, I'm going to be training with Oslo Football Academy, a team hoping to shape the next generation of Senegalese superstars. This isn't just about the training sessions. It's about connecting with the people, feeling their passion, and uncovering their stories.
Sam, the second ball!
Here we go! That's the definition of a baptism of fire. I'm Sam Wardrop, and this is the world through football. I thought that was coming for me. Touchdown in Senegal. Waiting for me at the airport, Oslo Academy's head coach, Tour Tudison, and his wife Nina. For the next week, I'll be staying with them, fully immersing myself in Senegalese football culture.
First time to Africa?
First time to Africa, yeah.
All of you? Huh. Okay, this is a little bit different.
I'll be staying in Dakar, Senegal's capital and home to almost 4 million people. My destination is Oslo Football Academy. Despite its Norwegian-sounding name, the club was founded in 2012 by Senegalese entrepreneur Youssoufa Fall. This season is Oslo's debut in Senegal's top division, Ligue 1, marking a significant milestone in their development. Arriving, I feel a mix of excitement and curiosity. The city pulses with energy, yet there's a sense of caution as we approach the neighbourhood where Tour lives, only a stone's throw away from the players' home. As we pass by their house, we bump into a couple of players on the street. Tour stops to exchange some words in French, a language I don't speak.
Callum. Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper, yeah.
Ok, je utilise cette voiture, c'est pas de problème. C'est bon?
Okay.
Okay, so
So they stay in this one?
yes, 24 players living in that.
Wow.
So I think there's 6 bedrooms with 4 players.
Does Yusuf live in there?
Yes.
Arriving at Tours, I noticed the sharp contrast between his place and the surrounding neighbourhood. The club rent him a flat in this 12-storey building, featuring a security gate, concierge, gym and swimming pool. Is this home?
This is all.
It looks lovely.
Well, I'll show you where we are. It's so nice. If you're scared of heights, then this is your place.
Whoa! It's quite quiet.
Yeah, you're so high up so you don't hear it as much as you would if you were lower. Right?
Do you ever eat with the players?
I can if I want, and I have done it.
And someone cooks for them. They don't have to cook.
Now, Madame Fall, who is the boss in the house,
Yeah.
the wife of yours, she takes.
Does she run a tight ship?
Yeah, she have to. You know, they're kids.
What's the youngest?
The youngest living in the house is probably 16, 15. In the first team now, 2 of the defenders are born 2003. They are like the veterans, and then half of the team 2005 and 6 and 7, and even gave debut this year to a guy born 2009. Yeah, so it's like
15, 16.
Yeah, it's crazy young. I think of them as I would of a 28-year-old or a 30-year-old in Europe. You know, it's like you have to fix this because you know how we do it, but he's only 21.
Yeah.
So,
it's
so they
a
grow
baby.
up quite early. You have to be like the veteran and the captain of the team when you're 21. You know?
I'm going to feel very old on that football
you'll be
pitch.
the oldest by far.
By 10 years.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm really excited to meet them and see the characters in the team and how they are.
Yeah.
After a brief sleep, I'm back on my feet. Tour has arranged a friendly match against the local Division 3 team for my first session. Not even 24 hours off the plane, and I'm being thrown straight into the thick of it. I haven't even met the team yet, and this will be my first full game in 6 months. Nutella baguette for breakfast or for my pre-match meal. Starting to get a little bit nervous. Baptism of fire in Senegal. So what's the name of the team today that we're playing?
Builders.
Builders.
Builders
You know,
FC.
I was thinking about it last night. It sounds like a Sunday League team name.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But I think here it's the opposite. Like it's for producing players. I don't know. I have a vague memory of them being interesting to play because they have a good level.
And the Oslo players, this is like players who didn't play in the first team squad.
Yeah, even the ones who were on the bench yesterday will you know.
After a short drive, we arrive at Stade de Parcelles, a 4,000 seat stadium. Game day. Despite not owning the venue, Oslo Football Academy generally uses this as their home ground and primary training facility. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Tu joues?
Yeah, ça va?
Today you watch Regarding Me?
Yes.
Yeah? So this is a first. Getting ready in the pitch black outside, no changing room today for game day. This is just where the players get changed. It's normally a training day for them. Kick-off is at 7:30. Apparently that is when the sun rises, so time for me to get ready. Bonjour. 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 Here we go. Oh. Good? They'll be saying bad when they see me play. Although this is just like a fun training game, I still get nervous, which I think is a good thing. Always had it as a professional player as well. But the minute the game kicks off, it goes. So kind of learned over the years to feel the kind of fear, feel the nerves, and know that as soon as the game kicks off, I'll be okay. I'll survive. Hopefully. All the lads that started the game yesterday are watching. I'm not training with the team, so they'll be looking at me to see what I've got. Hopefully I can give something, at least a moment. One run and I'll be happy. Before the game kicks off, I encounter my first challenge, the language barrier. French is the official language in Senegal, but only 37% of the population speak it. Wolof is more common, spoken by around 80% of people. I don't speak either, so it looks like I'll be relying on Tour and the universal language of football to communicate with my teammates.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm playing right wing back. Tour has decided on a 3-5-2 formation and is entrusting me with both attacking and defensive duties. As our opposition begin to arrive, I notice they are quite a bit bigger than the bulk of our team. But I also know my teammates are hungry to prove a point today. The majority of them had been unused subs in Oslo's most recent league match. Before I know it, it's kick-off. I'm straight in at the deep end, with a group of lads I've never met before. We scored early, but this game isn't about the scoreline. It's about embracing professional football in Senegal. For the first 10 minutes of the game, I'm trying really hard to get a feel for the players around me. The language barrier is proving challenging, but even more challenging is the fact that I have no idea what the players around me are going to do next. I'm feeling hot, out of breath, and a little frustrated. Come on. But at least I managed to get one player's name memorised. CD, yeah, CD, right, CD right, CD. Although I train relentlessly, stepping into a 90-minute 11-a-side game is a different type of fitness altogether. And at this moment in time, all I can think about is catching my breath. The sun's coming out. Oh no. After the initial shock to the system, I press on. As the game develops, I begin to feel more comfortable within my surroundings. And as the first half comes to a close, I nearly bag our second goal of the game. Legs are feeling it. Starting to get some blisters as well. Yeah. Mercifully, the half-time whistle blows. I need a drink. A very dry mouth. I need a drink.
You okay?
Yeah, I just need some shade. No, good.
Okay, good.
Mais Sam,
The game
Yeah?
is good.
It's good. It's good. I'm just unfit.
I see you the best player.
No. He is. 38.
Mohamed Good
Très bien.
is a young player, 17.
17, wow.
17.
10 years younger than me.
Concentration et lire les situations, tu fais gagner le ballon tout le temps.
Can't believe some of these guys are like 10 years, 11 years younger than me.
I think he did quite a good first half to go in and to play with people you don't know, you haven't played with before, and do it in that manner. I'm not surprised, but it just shows that he has the skills and the mentality to do it. And with a little bit of luck, he would have scored the goal as well.
Will he last for 490?
I'm not entirely convinced. He looked a little bit tired in the end of the first half. But he said he wasn't, so we have to trust him.
Let's see if I can get a goal this half.
As the second half gets underway, I'm feeling a lot more relaxed. And even better, the stand is providing me with a strip of shade up the right flank. Despite this being a training game, the intensity is ever present, even from the side of the pitch.
Yeah.
Linesman! Hey! C'est la décision de l'arbitre! Hey! Assistant! Reste calme! Arbitre est là! Il dit que c'est pas une coupe de franc! Tu fais respecter l'arbitre. Tu fais aider lui, mais pas faire les décisions pour lui.
I begin to really start enjoying myself, and the players are starting to trust me more and more as the game goes on. But I'm still feeling the effects of the heat, dehydration, blisters, and intensity.
Vinny,
No. Oh.
sub. How are you?
No.
My shade's disappearing as well.
With only a few minutes remaining, I decide to go for broke.
Yes!
Somehow, my legs find a new lease of life. Right back becomes right wing, and I decide to chase everything down. I keep pushing, but the goal never comes, and the full-time whistle blows.
"90 minutes in the tank in Senegal. Oh my, that was hard work. Probably because I've not played in a while, but wow, that is full immersion in Senegalese top flight life. A little bit off the pace, but it was fun.
I feel ecstatic. From standing out here nervous in the dark this morning to embracing the players post-match. It's one of these unique moments only the game of football can produce.
That's the ultimate definition of a baptism of fire for your first ever bit of football in a country.
Yeah.
Straight into 90 minutes.
Yeah.
The deep end.
Yeah, you survived.
Just.
You survived.
I would say I'm probably the first ever Scottish man to complete 90 minutes in Senegal. It was tough, it was a test, but honestly I really enjoyed it. Before the game I was a little bit nervous. I wanted to do myself some justice, and I think I've had some moments of a 17-year-old Sam again. I look at these players who are also 17, 18 years old, and I think about me when I was that age. Playing professional was the ultimate dream. Obviously it was extremely accessible for me. I've got loads of options in Scotland, you've got England, you've got Ireland, you're really accessible to Europe, so there's loads of opportunities. And to be honest with you, I played with players who were nowhere near the level of these boys. Tur was saying to me, he's Norwegian, he's got a lot of respect in Norway as a coach, but even he struggles to bring players over or send them over for trials. So I can't imagine a lot of talented players are lost here. You know, they just never get the opportunity, which is a shame because you never know. Could be the next Sadio Mane, could be the next Koulibaly. You just don't know with these young boys.
After the game, Tur takes me for a debrief at a spot he calls a cafe. It's a unique spot, sandwiched in between two car garages.
L'omelette, le piment, comme tu fais pour moi.
An egg omelette and a baguette.
Yeah.
Nice.
This place is a typical example of Dakar's street food scene, where eateries range from simple stalls like this to more established venues. The players sometimes come and hang out in here.
When they feel they need more than the house serves, then they go and get some extra here. He knows all of them because, yeah, some go more often than others, but they come here.
C'est bon. Merci, merci. Oh. Unbelievable.
Tour's been living in Dakar for almost 3 years now, and he's eager to show me all the city has to offer. His passion for football is infectious, and even though we've already watched the game today, he takes me into the heart of the city to catch a second division match.
So, sir, we're heading to a Division 2 game, is that right?
Yeah.
Who's playing?
Duke, Dakar University Club, and a newly promoted team which is called SMI. The status of football as a sport is huge in this country. They are football crazy. The expectations are high and the interest is big.
The game is set in a small but well-kept stadium, tucked into a neighbourhood of the city. Still keen to give me the full Senegalese experience, Tour takes me to a nearby stand to try Senegal's signature coffee, Café Touba.
Café Touba, yeah?
Café Touba.
Café Touba. S'il vous plaît. So we have spice, sugar, and coffee. And this is a classic Senegalese drink.
Yeah.
Merci.
Come on.
It's real sweet.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
Sweet and strong.
Sweet and strong. Today's matchday ticket for a second division game, £2.55. Not bad.
As the match kicks off, I take my seat next to Tour. We're soon joined by Khalil, someone Tour describes as the go-to guy at Oslo.
So you met my friends,
Yeah, yeah,
my visitors. It's good. It's good. Callum speaks English, which is nice.
I will sign. I'm going to sign.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you. It's up to you, Callum. You decide.
Why do you think the Senegalese league is almost invisible? Like there's no televisation of it. I couldn't have named a Senegalese team before I got in touch with you.
No. So from a national team perspective, we are always top 3 in Africa. But we don't have any club team in the top 20 ranking of African clubs. There are, in transfer market, we registered over 700 Senegalese players playing abroad, out of Senegal.
Is that high?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Which means some of these players have generated transfer fees. And where is that money now? That's a question. Probably not reinvested in sports. If the clubs did reinvest the money in facilities and salaries, then of course the level would increase.
Because they would retain the players, and then that would drive
Yeah,
the level of the league.
of course. I see games regularly on Canal Plus Afrique from Ivory Coast, which is not especially high level and not better facilities, but they broadcast games like the one we're watching now. Why our league federation hasn't been able to secure a TV deal, you have to ask them.
The game wraps up with a 1-0 win for SMI. As the crowd drifts out of the stadium, it dawns on me just how much has happened in my first day. I've had an incredible introduction to Senegal. It has been really fascinating 24 hours. Tor, the head coach, is an interesting character. He's an adventurer, he's an explorer, and he's football crazy. He could talk to me, I feel, for days and days and days just about football. I've been to Latvia, low attendance, less than 100 people. I was in Dubai, there was no people really there, 50 max. Today, second division league game in Senegal, and there was at least 500 people here. So it goes to show you it's part of the DNA of Dakar. It's my first day of training with the team. 6 AM start, and I'm piled into the team bus, which has an overwhelming smell of diesel in the air.
This is vintage Mercedes.
It feels like the dead of night. Dakar's chaotic at the best of times, but despite the noise of the bus, driving to training at this hour feels strangely peaceful. Even though there's no time difference between Senegal and the UK, I feel completely shattered, especially after the travel and playing a full game yesterday. We arrive at the pitch just before 7 AM. The city still barely awake. Today is my first day of team training. It will also be the first time I get to train with the full squad. We are beginning the training in the pitch black. Floodlights are here, but they're not going on, so we'll do the warm up in the dark, and then we'll kick off training, hopefully as the sun's rising. What's most noticeable for me this morning is that there are no egos here. Everyone, from players to staff, muck in to get ready for training. Before every training session, the team gathers for a prayer led by the fitness coach Tanner. It's something I've never experienced in football before. Religion is a big part of daily life here. Around 97% of Senegal's population is Muslim, and for many of the players, it's a cornerstone of their lives. The team usually have 3 sessions a week, each lasting 2 hours, starting with a warm-up and then moving into the main body of training. The team doesn't have a dedicated training kit, so they wear their match shirts, which today is their yellow home kit. Back home in Scotland, the goal of the warm-up is in the name. It's to get you warm, because usually it's freezing. Here in Dakar, it's already warm, so it's a lower intensity activation style of warm-up. As the sun starts to come up, I can feel the temperature shift. It's winter here, but the heat still hits hard, with the temperature usually sitting around 30 degrees Celsius during the day. The highest recorded temperature in Dakar has even reached just over 50 degrees Celsius, which makes you realise how relentless the heat can be here. Just finished the warm-up, I'm already sweating. The lads still have their hoodies on, goes to show you the difference in dealing with the temperatures, that kind of thing, but it's really professional. They've got the goalkeepers up the top, the goalkeeper coach. Now we're about to move into the rest of the session, possession and games. Go, 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 go! So whilst the game's going on, it's quite interesting. You don't always get this from my experiences in playing in Scotland and from other parts of Europe. The subs doing some core work with the sports scientist Tanner, which I think is quite interesting. You just look at some of the boys when they're getting changing stuff this morning. They're all ripped. They're complete athletes, shredded, unbelievable six packs, and this probably has something to do with it.
Did you feel inferior?
I don't have a six-pack. As the session wraps up around 9 AM, the players begin to cool down and gather their things. I catch up with Khalil from yesterday, who introduces me to Usman Diassi, one of Oslo's standout players. Since Usman doesn't speak any English, Khalil steps in as our translator, revealing that Usman has invited me to the players' house for a tour. So we've just wrapped up day 1 of training, and now Usman, he's going to show us around what he does, kind of day in the life sort of thing. We're going to walk back because it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes max.
Cool. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah? As we walk through Dakar, the narrow, dusty streets are a mix of crumbling buildings and shiny new developments. A snapshot of the city's unique blend of old and new. Dakar never seems to stop moving, and despite the chaos of traffic and noise, there's a rhythm that holds it all together. But what really grabs my attention is the city's deep-rooted love for football. The one thing that interests me is the football pitches.
Yeah.
Does Usman think that this makes players from Senegal stronger or better endurance?
waaw mun naa wax loolu ndax terrain yi boo xasee ba nu mu méttee nii rebond yi nga xas ba maîtriser ko boo nekkee si yee da ngay gën a oyof quoi.
The pitches might not have the luxury of grass or nets, but it's clear that these fields are where some of the best raw talent in Dakar is born. The more I watch, the more I started thinking about the idea of playing on one of these pitches myself. It's inviting, but I'm not sure if I could handle it. I push on with Khalil and Usman, arriving at the players' house just around the corner. This place was built specifically for the club by Youssoufa, the club's founder. It's home to 24 of the players, all living together under one roof, as well as some other unique residents. Youssoufa also lives here with one of his wives and their family. Bonjour. Ça va? Your name? Umutore. And what about this one? I'm introduced to Sina, Yusufa's wife and the true boss of this house.
What did he say?
They're the mother of all the boys in
Ah, mother of all the boys.
I don't accept.
No?
I don't agree. But they make me crazy.
I can imagine.
Sina is the manager of the household, cooking for all the boys as well as raising her own family here. Upstairs, we head to the players' rooms, where they sleep, relax, and spend most of their downtime together.
Is this Usman's bedroom?
Yeah, Usman's bedroom.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Does Usman have a responsibility to help the younger players?
Yeah. He have big responsibility for younger players. He have big responsibility for all the players in this house. Off the pitch, he is one of the good guy of the team, but he is so responsible. He do many things for the boys in this house.
Does Usman enjoy living here?
Oui. J'aime bien. Il y a mes amis, on partage tout. Voilà. On partage tout depuis def naa fi 5 ans, mais musuma gis ñaar nit di xëccoo wala di xeex affaire yooyu noonu. Dañu respecté wante ñun ñëpp bu ñu toogee ba ngoon si néegu moor la ñuy dem ñun ñëpp ñu ataaya foofu voilà ça va quoi.
In the afternoon, they go all in this other bedroom, the bedroom of Mo, for make tea and discuss for all situation. He is so happy to be here.
Nice. Oh! Is that soap?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. You sleeping?
No. Sorry.
No problem.
He called himself Mbappe.
Mbappe?
Mbappe, yeah.
Mbappe?
Yeah.
Does he play like Mbappe?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
No. Yeah. I know though. We played with each other.
Yeah.
What's their ultimate dream from being part of Oslo Academy?
All the boys, their dream is to sign in Europe or something like that.
None of them want to stay and play professional in Senegal?
Not in Senegal,
Yeah.
because in Senegal there is no lot of money for these players, because their salary is not more expensive.
What kind of impact can it have if they make the move?
You know John Lopi?
Yeah?
Yeah, John Lopi was in this bedroom with Usman. Lopi, he built a nice house for his family. He do many things for his family. He can buy shoes for many people in this team. So something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, if they make a move over, they can help their families massively.
Yeah, they can help their family. They can help their friends and so.
Thank you, boys. Good picture? Yeah.
Bafu.
Oh yeah, beautiful. The people are very friendly. Teranga. Teranga. Yeah. How old are you? 17. And how long have you been here?
Long time.
A long time?
Yeah, long time.
A long time?
I know Oslo only.
Okay.
Only. We moved there.
5 years?
Yeah, 5 years. 7 years, 7. Yeah, Oslo is my second family.
Second family. Very nice. Enjoy your bath.
See you after.
See you.
Oslo isn't just home to Senegalese talent. They have players from all over West Africa. Sede, who I played alongside, is from Mali. Seido is from Ivory Coast, and Manuel, a goalkeeper, is from Guinea-Bissau and only speaks Portuguese. He can't communicate with anyone here, a feeling I can definitely relate to. Usman and Khalil take me to the room of Malik and Matthew, two Nigerians in the team, to explain why players make the move here.
Why did you move from Nigeria to Senegal?
You know, from Nigeria, we struggle a lot because the game there, we don't have a lot of money there. And the dream is that we have someone to go to Europe to make the money so that we can take care of the mom, the dad, brothers and sisters. You take a lot of responsibility.
Family first?
Yes, family first. That is it, family first, because the family, they are waiting for you to bring the money because there is no money there. There is a lot of money in the professional football in Europe there. So the family, mom and dad, brothers, sisters, friends, relatives, they will rely on him to.
Could that help everyone?
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
Definitely, the money is very good. Once the money is sent back home, it's very good. So it will take care of a lot of things and they will be relying on him.
And do you like the feeling of responsibility?
Yeah, I love it.
You love
that
it?
is my joy. For my mom to be okay, my dad to be okay. I get the money, I give it to them. So mom and dad first.
Yeah.
that they can.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
It's the most important.
Yes.
Family is the most important,
Yes, family
for
first.
sure.
Yes, family first.
That was one of the most unique experiences I've ever had. They just seem like one big family in this house. These boys are 10 years younger than me. They're 16, 17, 18, 19, and they're willing to take any opportunity, no matter pretty much where it is. They can look after their mum, look after their dad, look after their brothers, their sisters, and their friends. And they're willing to move to the other side of the world. And for me, that's pretty inspiring.
For the players here, football isn't just a passion. It's a way to create a better future for the people they love. Everyone I've met so far shares that same drive to provide, and that same work ethic also runs through other parts of society.
This is the Callum market, a market in the middle of a roundabout in Dakar. With each sale, they make less than £1/3 of a pound. So they have to work hard to make profit here. They buy a lot of what they have here in bulk and then try and sell it. And there's so many shops. I don't know how they could do business, or a lot of business anyway.
Hey, cool, huh? I like
Adidas.
it. Yeah. Most of the...
They've been painted on. Football boots,
Fake.
all fake.
Yeah, even it's impossible for me to see that it's fake, but players show me, look at this, use them 3 times or 2 times and
they
it
break.
falls off, yeah. Most of the players play with this fake shoes and
Yeah.
they buy it here, he tells me. Buy it in this market.
The Celtic top. Everywhere you go in the world, there's always one. So where's most of this stuff coming from?
China maybe. And then if it's used, probably from Europe.
Yeah.
Donate it.
I mean, I've been to markets in like Brazil, Vietnam, but this is like a whole other level.
It's more intense.
Yeah, this is intense. The one thing I noticed from the market was a lot of football shirts, a lot of European football shirts, but maybe not many Senegalese. Why is that?
The clubs haven't established a system where they can produce enough shirts to actually sell. And I think if one club actually invested in this, they would sell shirts. And some do, but not in the range that we see here on the market and so on. So
What clubs do they say they support?
I think if you just ask the general question. Hey,
Bonjour.
bonjour, ça va? Quel est ton... Hey, quel est ton club favori football? Real Madrid? Barcelona.
What's their Senegalese team?
À Sénégal, quel club? HLM. Jaraf. Okay. They support HLM, which is in this neighborhood, and then they mentioned Jaraf, which is like the #1 club of Senegal.
Okay. And if you were to say Oslo to them,
Tu connais Oslo? Tu connais Oslo? Oui, c'est bon. À Parcelles. Oui, oui. Tu connais? Hey, c'est bon, hein? Hey, très bon. Oui, oui. Okay. He says Oslo is really good. Because I forced him. Okay, merci les gars.
Football is everything here, but surprisingly it seems very few Senegalese people actually support clubs from their own league. It only adds to the feeling the league is almost invisible, even within its own country. The talent is here, the passion is here, but the spotlight, it's elsewhere.
Presse en même temps, ensemble. Et tu fais vivre tout le temps. Si tu gagnes le but, en même temps tu fais le pressing à les bonnes occasions. Ok? C'est défensivement.
There's a surprise waiting for me at my second training session. Tour has brought up a 13-year-old to train with the first team to make up numbers in a drill. It's a glimpse into the Oslo model, always looking ahead, always giving young players a chance to step up, even if it's just for one drill.
difficile for me.
Oh. Did you see that?
Still got it.
Despite not speaking the same language as most of the players, I'm really enjoying my time here. The team has welcomed me in like one of their own, and that sense of hospitality, teranga, runs through everything they do. On the pitch, that bond shows in the way they train, celebrating small wins, hard work, and always with a smile. I'm still an outsider in many ways, but the lads are making sure I don't feel like one. After training, the lads invite me to join the team for tea. It's much more than just a drink here, it's a ritual. The squad gather in this bedroom every single day, taking their time to brew it properly, pouring it back and forth between glasses to create the perfect layer of foam.
What kind of tea is it?
Chinese tea.
Chinese tea?
Yeah. Look like that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then some mint as well?
Mint, yeah.
Mint, yeah.
It's as much about the process as it is about the tea itself. This is their way of unwinding, chatting, and passing the time together. Whether they're talking about football, life, or just joking around, it's clear that these moments help create a strong family-like bond amongst the players.
Merci. What does that mean? Thank you, thank you. Very nice.
Very good.
It's good. Good.
Sorry.
Very good. I like the mint. It's like fresh, refreshing. I think it would be a good experience for European players to come here, and especially young players, because they can learn a lot from the culture and the way the football is played.
Yeah.
Has anyone else other than Usman been to Europe for training?
In this room, no.
What did Usman think it was very different from Senegalese football?
Wow. Fair football moo gën a hard quoi, moo gën a metti comme pressing yi affaire yooyu noonu par rapport ak fii. Waaw man lu ma mën a wax côté boobu comme genre bu ma demee Bulgarie amuñu woon temps pour coach bu expliquer mu am ku ma traduire, donc dama doon si biir jeu bi laay essayer xool xam ni thème bi coach bi lii ak lii la proposé si thème bi quoi. Bu expliquer du ma dégg quoi, wala su may fort tuuti laay fort. Léegi si biir jeu bi laay xool début bi damay fexe di limiter samay touches ndax du ma xam su ma jëlee bal bi fii laa ko yóbbu wala fii. Léegi si biir jeu bi laay essayer damay limiter samay touches di xoolaale ñeneen lu ñu def. Ba noonu ma comprendre. Parfois nag avant may comprendre day fekk temps bi jeex affaire yooyu noonu.
Would they like to see more European players or Scottish players come to play here? Would you like it?
Comme ça me plaisir quoi. Comme football Sénégal dem ba développé comme ñu étranger football quoi. Loolu na jox dara quoi comme nga xam ne championnat bi muy évoluer comme professionnel gars yi ñoo koy dund bu baax a baax.
Comme moom ban conseil la ñuy jox en tant que ñun ay jeunes joueurs bëgg a nekk xam nga rek comme jouer si yenn championnat yi nekk yenn joueurs yi moom ban conseil la ñuy jox.
Dañ may fay bu ma paree.
Waaw léegi mu conseil ñu quoi lan la ñuy dolli en tant que jeune pour ñu améliorer ko wala ñu bàyyi ko wala ñu siy concentré ko.
He asked to tell them an advice for the young players who dreams to sign in professional in Europe.
My advice is, if you go somewhere on trial and they say no, don't give up. You know, go again. Keep going until you can't anymore.
Amul Baye quoi.
Amul Baye.
Senegal is the Amul Baye.
What's that?
He say keep going. Means Amul Baye.
Amul Baye. Amul Baye.
Never give up. Never give up.
Amul Baye. Amul Baye. With everything in life though, it's the same. Amul Baye.
Yes, everything in life.
Everything in life, Amul Baye.
Everything in life.
Not just football.
Not just football.
Demba.
They're a really close unit here at Oslo. And Khalil is at the heart of it all. He's involved in every aspect of the club, and it's easy to see why he's so respected within it. He's more than just a staff member. He's like a big brother to these boys. After tea, Khalil and Usman are taking me to Oslo's offices to give me a glimpse of the inner workings of the club.
Welcome to my home.
Is this your home?
Yeah. I do a lot of time in here.
Who else works here?
Yeah.
Other people?
Yeah.
Everyone? Bonjour?
She's my assistant.
Ah, your sister or assistant?
Assistant.
Assistant. Wow, very nice.
Laurent Mendy, Crépin Diatta, Koulibaly.
Koulibaly. What kind of top is this?
Samsung.
Ah.
This is my office.
This is your office?
This is my bedroom. This is all of me.
Do you spend a lot of time here?
I spend a lot of time here.
How many hours?
Sometimes 20 hours.
Do you must love it?
Yeah, I love my job. I love my job because sports and football is my life.
Oh yeah, and how much do the players get paid?
For example, under 17, they get 50,000.
And 50,000 is the lowest?
The lowest.
Okay.
And the highest can be...
Is that per week or month?
Per month.
Per month, 50,000.
Yeah, 50,000. And the higher is 200,000.
Okay.
200,000. It's for the captain.
For the captain. Okay, so it's quite a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are some players which situation are so difficult. That is the reason they are focused on football, to succeed on football. We have more than 35 players professional.
And staff?
20%.
Okay,
yeah.
Big organisation. But it feels like a big family.
Yeah.
This week I feel part of the family.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Now you take part of the family of Oslo.
Yeah, part of the Oslo family.
Yeah, you take part of.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it's people like you that make me feel welcome, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you for the tour of the office.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm so happy to discuss with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
After spending time with the people in Oslo, it's impossible to ignore how close-knit they are. It's more than just a football club, it's a family. That bond runs from the youngest players all the way up to tour. It's my final free day in Senegal, and tour's taking me to an island called Aungle, just off the coast of Dakar. Over the past week, I've seen how much he puts into this club. Not just in training, but in the way he connects with the players and how deeply he's immersed himself in this world. But there's still a part of me that wonders, how did a Norwegian coach end up here? Alone, dedicating everything to a club thousands of miles from home. Do you find it difficult living in these different places? I know you have a wife, you have 2 kids. Do you find it difficult living away from them?
I've been working in professional football all my life. I've been searching opportunities like this for like all my career actually. Maybe I placed my own career a little bit, not to say in the back, but I've added on the possibility of learning something, experience something outside football. And I think if I was solely focused on my own career to make as much money as possible, maybe I should have stayed where I felt I belonged, in Norway. I have turned down possibilities that would have brought me more money or more prestige in Norway, but when I look back, I don't regret it because by choosing a little bit different, I can add so many things that is of value to me and just great experiences to look back on.
Tour is one of the most passionate football people I've ever met. What's remarkable about him is that football isn't just a job or a game. It's a vehicle for personal growth. He's not afraid to step outside of his comfort zone, to leave the safety of what he knows and dive into something completely different. With the players here looking to make their own leap to different parts of the world, you can see why Tour is the perfect coach for them. He's someone who connects with the players on a deeper level, guiding them through their own journeys in life, both on and off the field. It's my final day of team training. I've absolutely loved my week here. I now feel officially part of the squad, finally, in the same colours, blue. Deep down, I think the boys want me to stay. I would love to, but my girlfriend at home would not be best pleased. So I'm going to enjoy it, soak it up, take it in, and put a shift in for my last session. Let's go, Usman. Need to score. I can't leave Senegal without one goal. Go. Pop. Maybe you. Okay? I was really hoping to see Yuso this week. He's the club president. Fortunately, he's now in France with a player from Oslo, trying to get them a contract somewhere where they can earn money, both for the club and for the player. That is the business model of the club, and it's a little bit of the harsh reality for the players. They often have one, maybe two opportunities to go over to Europe, have a trial, and that is when they can put everything they've learned here into practice. If they struggle to get a contract, by the time they hit age 22, 23, Oslo is looking really to cut ties with the boys. You can't trade players when they start to get a little bit older. They lose their value. It's a little bit of the harsh reality for the players. But for the boys here, football has the potential to be life-changing for their family. And if they don't get that contract, the options and opportunities here out with football, there aren't many for them. But for me, standout player is Ousmane Diassi. He's very humble, and just watching him train this week, he's just got that extra little bit of quality. From my experience playing in Scotland, I know 100% without a shadow of a doubt, Ousmane would be a standout player. It's just getting that opportunity is difficult. He has already been for trials and they haven't worked out, and it's sad to see he could end up turning 23 and just kind of disappearing from the world of football. Hopefully not. Maybe I'll have a conversation with some people back in Scotland. We could see him signing for Dumbarton, my former club. Imagine that, Senegal to Dumbarton. What a journey that would be. With my last session in Dakar ending, I find myself thinking back to the question that brought me here in the first place. Why is the Senegalese league so unseen by the rest of the world? The answer feels both clear and frustrating. It's not a lack of talent, and it's certainly not a lack of love for the game. The real issue runs deeper. The financial infrastructure just isn't there. No consistent investment, no strong commercial presence, and no media coverage. Without that, the league remains in the shadows, even to many people within Senegal itself. It's a real shame, because there's so much the world could learn from football here. Back home in Scotland, football can be intense, serious, sometimes even rigid. Here, it's raw, joyful, and more expressive. The pitches aren't always perfect, and the kits don't always match, but the passion is undeniable. Playing here strips the game back to its purest form, and in doing so, reminds you why you fell in love with it in the first place. For me, it's been one of the most grounding and refreshing football experiences I've ever had. And the irony is, while so many players are desperate to leave, chasing their football dreams around the world, Senegal is one of the places where I felt most at home.
Oh, we'll miss you. You want to see the sun? We'll miss you, Sam. We'll miss you.
Oh, I'm going to miss you guys. I loved it. It'll be a special memory.
I enjoyed it and I loved it.
You loved it as well?
So, I don't want it to leave.
It was just so unique, but also because the boys are so warm and welcoming, you know? Yeah. And you too as well.
Thank you.
Or you both do fit in really well here, but because you're maybe similar in terms of very hospitable and warm people, you know? It's nice.
You're all right, your crew is maybe a little...
Yeah, the crew is rubbish, bad guys.
I meant to take this.
My time in Senegal has been unforgettable. But before I leave, I want to experience football in typical Senegalese fashion. Bob has arranged for me to play in a match at the local pitch I saw earlier in the week. It's where football begins for so many of these players, and now it's where I'll have my final taste of the game in Dakar.
Bonsoir.
Ça va bien.
Ça va?
Ouais, ça va, très bien. You don't come play today?
Yeah.
Where is your shoes?
I've got the shoes in the bag, and I have the top.
In the bag also?
Yeah?
Well, wait, okay.
Do you know any of the players playing?
Yes, good guys.
Liverpool?
Liverpool, yeah. He's a good player.
What kind of players play in these pitches?
They live here in this side. Every afternoon they come here to play. Only playing here is very hard. It's very hard. Very, very hard. Look, you play here, you play with your mind.
Do you think I'll be bad or good?
You will be good.
We'll see. Will I get ready? Will I change my shoes?
Yes.
Yeah? I start to feel slightly underprepared. Everyone else looks sharp, full kit and boots. I, on the other hand, look a little too Scottish. Scotland and Dakar. Scotland, Ecosse, this is my country.
Anderson. Robertson.
Robertson, exactly.
Robertson County also. McTominay.
One of the boys in the team gave us a stat that 95% of Senegalese players start on these sandy pitches. No idea how I'm going to cope, but we're going to have some fun. And we're representing Scotland. It looks pretty serious actually, I'm kind of surprised. Better keep stretching in case coach gives me into trouble.
Yes, good. Yeah, good. Yes, again, yeah.
With Bob now acting as my coach for the day, he sends me on a warm-up lap around the pitch. As I'm jogging, some of the Oslo boys begin to arrive.
Yeah, support Sam.
Coach, again? Again. I start to feel the significance of the moment. They've supported me all week, welcomed me into their team and their lives, and now it's my turn to give something back. The second half begins, meaning my moment is near. Bob decides to give me some last-minute advice.
Red, you know? Your team is red.
Red.
Okay.
And they know
You are right.
This is the biggest test of my football career to date, I think. Can I do it on a Friday evening in Dakar? With just half an hour to play, the game is still locked at 0-0, and that's when I get the call. Enter the super sub. Who's off? Despite Bob saying I'd be fine in my Scotland shirt, the referee isn't having it and insists I wear red. Luckily, a quick kit change from the director sorts me out.
Give me your top then.
I've got the mic on it. It's a quick sub. Let's play. Yep. I underestimated just how challenging this is going to be. I have an instant appreciation for the lads I'm playing against. They make it look almost effortless. On the other hand, I'm already running into difficulties, trying to get to grips with what I'm playing on and who I'm up against. Consequence of the sand. Pass can go anywhere. Not only am I competing against the unpredictable bounce of the ball, but I'm also dodging various rocks and obstacles as I make my way around the pitch. Oh, he's in the rubbish. Go on. It's a long ball game. I think it's easier to get up the pitch, keeping it off the ground. Tell you what though, change direction on this stuff. Holy smokes. What becomes very clear, very fast, is that these lads are not here to have fun. They're here to win, and my opposing winger is trying his very best to leave his mark on me. However, just as I feel like I'm getting into the game, disaster strikes. Oh, keeps! No! And we go 1-0 down. I can't lose this game if the boys watching. The game kicks back off. I begin to strike up a nice bond with Bop's friend Zizou, an impressive veteran of Friday nights on the sand.
Sam, the second ball.
Zizou and I continue to combine to try and catch a break. Yes, Zizou! With the sun nearly set, the game enters its final stages. Yeah, Zizou! I make a break forward. In the last play of the game, right on the edge of where I think the box would be, we win a free kick. The ball goes in, but with no nets on the goal, no one's entirely sure which side of the post it landed on. Chaos erupts. Players from both teams are shouting over each other, each absolutely convinced they're right. It's being treated like the last minute of a cup final, and no one's backing down. With spectators flooding in and surrounding the ref, I've never seen scenes like it. But there's no way to prove what actually happened. So, after a few helpless glances and a long pause, the ref blows for full time.
Game's over. Well done. Good tackle. Good tackle. I like it. It's good. Good ball. Okay. Stop kicking off here. I'm out. Go top off. I can't believe I have to wear that. Debutant. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Thank you. Stop. Wow.
How do you feel?
Good. That's hard work.
Hard work, yeah.
Hard work.
Not easy to play here.
No, not at all. Fair play to you boys for playing on this. Very, very impressive. Letting me play.
I'm happy for my player.
Hey, coach. Thank you, coach.
Thank you also.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you. You must support them. Support them.
Important. Oh, supporters. The fans.
See you after.
See you tomorrow.
And just like that, my time in Senegal comes to an end. Now standing here, it feels like a whole world away from the full 90 I played on day one. I was fresh off the plane, didn't know the language, and didn't know anyone's name. But a week later, I've got the boys on the touchline cheering me on. I built a real bond with them, and that's one of the beautiful things about Senegal. The people here are some of the kindest, warmest, happiest I've ever met. Before I arrived, I'll be honest, I had preconceptions. You're told to get vaccinations, take malaria tablets, be cautious, never go out alone. But once you're actually living here, you realise most of that is just fear of the unknown. Not once have I felt unsafe on this trip. If anything, it's been the complete opposite. I want to be out here, in the heart of it all, sitting in a cafe, chatting with the locals, ordering a cafe tuba, hearing what the boys have to say. The people here embrace you. They make you feel like you belong. Yes, it's a chaotic city. Yes, at first it felt intimidating, but that feeling came from inside, not from the place itself. Once I connected with the community, it just felt easy. Even without speaking the language, I felt at home. People like Khalil, Tour, Bop and Usman, they're the reason this trip became something so special. They treated me like part of the team, like one of their own. That's the beauty of football, and that's why I'm here. To connect with people like this, to listen, to learn, and to share their stories with the world. Players at any level could learn so much from coming here. Because in Senegal, football isn't just a game. It's everything. That's why this league deserves a spotlight. That's why this country deserves to be seen.